The storm raged outside the gallery, rain lashing against the windows like a frantic artist's brush. Inside, Lydia Brush, a seasoned detective with a keen eye for detail, stood amidst the dimly lit room. The scent of wet paint mingled with the musty aroma of old canvases, creating an atmosphere thick with tension. She had gathered the suspects, Victor Pallet, Clara Mendez, and Henry Wells, under one roof. The tension was palpable as thunder rumbled ominously overhead, casting flickering shadows across their faces. Lydia's voice cut through the chaos, steady and authoritative, as she addressed the group. "We need to talk about the night of the murder," she began, her gaze fixed on Victor, whose gaunt figure was silhouetted against the gallery lights. "You were the last to see her alive." The investigation was about to take a critical turn, and Lydia knew every word spoken could be a clue to unraveling the mystery. Victor Pallet, a man of artistic temperament, stood before Lydia, his eyes narrowing as he recalled the night in question. His fingers twitched at his side, betraying a nervous energy that Lydia did not miss. "I was in my studio working on my own piece," he insisted, his voice carrying a slight tremor. "I didn't even know she was dead until the next morning." Lydia noted the crack in his facade, a potential lead in the tangled web of motives. "But you had a motive, didn't you?" she pressed, her tone unwavering. "Jealousy can drive a man to desperate measures." The room seemed to hold its breath, the storm outside a mere whisper compared to the storm brewing within. Lydia's interrogation was methodical, each question a calculated step in her pursuit of the truth. Clara Mendez, seated nearby, interjected with a voice that trembled like the storm outside. "I was with Victor that night. He didn't leave until late," she declared, her eyes pleading for belief. Lydia raised an eyebrow, intrigued by the new twist. "And what about you, Clara?" she inquired, her voice probing yet gentle. "You were the victim's protégé. Did she ever belittle your work?" Clara's face flushed, her hands fidgeting with the hem of her paint-stained overalls. She pushed me to be better," Clara admitted, her voice tinged with emotion. "But it felt like betrayal when she took on that commission." Lydia sensed the undercurrents of resentment and ambition, emotions that could easily tip into darker territories. The investigation was peeling back layers, revealing the complex dynamics at play. Henry Wells, leaning against the wall with an air of casual detachment, cleared his throat. "Let's not forget, I had a significant investment in her career," he stated, his voice steady. "Losing her would have cost me dearly." Lydia turned her attention to him, aware that financial motives could be as compelling as personal ones. As the storm outside intensified, Lydia felt the weight of their secrets pressing down. Her eyes drifted to the sketches scattered on the table, each one a potential clue waiting to be uncovered. The storm outside mirrored the brewing conflict within, each revelation a brushstroke in the portrait of deceit she was determined to unveil. The investigation was far from over, and Lydia knew that the truth was hidden in the details, waiting for her to piece it together. Stay tuned to Storyteller for the next chapter in this gripping investigation.